Hello, welcome to another episode of
AD9's
the
dark
Judgment
human
on Sublimity.
experiments.
I'm the old man, and
The
let's
mole
review.
who facilitated them. As Yagami gets closer to the truth, the trap is sprung. Details come at the cost of Kaito's blood. And each word that Hamura, the Matsugane family captain, speaks pulls back the veil a little further.
Now, as far as I know, with Chapter 11, this is, I think, a fairly short chapter, because a lot of it's going to deal with exposition. So,
Get your fucking
hope you guys
hands
got
off
some.
me.
Hope you guys got some snacks, because this one's going to be fun.
This is as good a spot as any. You need any instruments, you just ask me.
Hopefully, it doesn't come to that. Now, I think it's about time we got some answers. And you're gonna give them to us. Should we take it from the top? First off, the one in control of all this is Shono, the 89 researcher. How long have you been working for him? Murdering for him? I already have a pretty good idea. How about I guess? First time you used the mole was... the Kyorei clan guys who turned up dead. Their eyes were gouged out, and the bodies dumped in the alleyways.
Yeah, real solid detective work there.
Yo, Yagami, that doesn't feel right. I mean, look at that shit-eating grin.
Yeah, right. Let me think here.
What the shit, man?
Now, the first time you used the mole...
Okay.
when you offed Shintani. You had your man kill him and dump his body in my office.
Back it up. You were investigating these murders way be... You've been hitting the
Hey, I know what I'm doing, Shioya. It's all part of the plan.
like hell it is.
Anyway, for Hashiki, the vice director of the ADDC. He got beat to death 6 months ago, as you well know.
There, Jesus.
Hashiki had a secret deal with Chairman Kajihira. Together, they were gonna poke holes in this 89 business and bring the ADDC to its knees. But Shono, the researcher in charge of the drug, had a big secret he needed to keep hidden. Hashiki's little investigation posed a big problem. That is, until he got beaten down in the back streets of Kamurocho. Hashiki was fatally wounded by
Of course,
the
I
mole.
didn't really think about it. The
survived
first
for
time
3
he
weeks.
used
That
the
kept
mole,
suspicion off Shono,
technically
and left
speaking, would have been the
practically no
Kyorei.
evidence. Only the most skilled killer could pull something like that off. In other words, the assassin you and Shono have been using.
Think you struck a nerve. You're a real crack detective, Yagami.
Shut up.
You know, I personally funded his time at law school. He never would have passed the bar without me.
No shit. I'd say you made a good investment. Paying off in spades.
Do you mind? I'm kinda in the middle of something here.
Sorry.
So, where's your friend?
No clue. But he'll be here soon enough. All three of you are dead where you stand.
He says the mole's on his way here.
Oh, is he now? I'd love to have a chat with the lad.
Yes, he would.
Keep dreaming, pal. He'd wipe the floor with your backcountry ass.
Enough, Hamura. Tell us who the mole is and how you started working with him. Have those instruments handy?
Coming right up.
Gardening tools.
All right, I'll talk.
Just a shame. I like when it's tool time.
Now, who is the mole?
At first, he was just an informant feeding off the chaos that breeds in Kamurocho like flies.
An informant?
Yep, and he was trained by one of the best in the business. Rose to prominence after the cops busted his mentor. And that made the mole the top guy in the biz. One of those situations where the student surpassed the master. Nobody could beat his intel. Could get his hands on anything you needed to. Guns, forged documents, you name it. Before long, we'd formed a nice little partnership. Started making a name for ourselves. Thinking about it, it's been about 20 years now.
And? Keep talking, or it's tools.
I would not want to
Once
know
I
where
got the
he
gig
used
as
that
captain
first.
of the Matsugane family, I started relying on him even more. Let me tell you, the guy could dispose of a corpse like it was the easiest damn thing in the world. He had nerves of steel. And he's never even sworn up. Flash forward to a couple years ago, he said he was ready to start doing hits. That's when my big chance finally came. Honestly, I wasn't that big on the whole murder thing. But the
And yet
dangerous
you
shit's
used
what
him?
really brings in the cash. So, I started touting his services around the darker side of Kamurocho. Felt like I added a new dish to my menu.
This is no time for jokes, you fool.
What, you don't approve of my methods? This city will swallow you whole if you don't got the cash. And protecting the family name doesn't come cheap. You think Kaido could have toughed it out with all his swagger? We'd have vanished by now.
Would have been more
But with
respectable.
enough money, who knows? We could have rode it to the top of the Tojo clan. Wasn't that always part of the dream, boss?
It was, yes. But not anymore.
That's so.
Well, when you started being an ass.
That's funny. Because I spent my entire life chasing that dream for you. The goal you fucking told me to strive for!
Let's get back on topic, shall we? Tell me this. You started shopping the mole's services around. What then? What happened?
Wasn't long till we got our first hit. Our mark was Hashki, vice director of the ADDC.
And Shono's the one who hired you?
So I heard. He always contacted me through someone else. Guy by the name of Ishimatsu. Short little guy. Always had this creepy fucking smile on his face. At the time, we all thought this was gonna be a one-off. Didn't do much prying, you know. Never even knew why they wanted the guy dead. We just took the 10 mil and did what we were asked.
They wanted him to die discreetly, though, right?
Pretty much. So he did. Ishimatsu took a real shine to us after that. A few months later, he was back with another job.
And that was?
Well, gathering test subjects for their 89 experiments. And disposing of the bodies. So, you just want me to abduct these Curie guys? You don't want them dead?
That is correct. And your reward is 100 million yen each.
funny. Last time it was 10 for a hit job. Why give us so much more to kidnap a few guys?
Because it's for
Funny you should
experimentation.
ask that. It could very well end up being more than just a few guys. We're not quite sure how many we might want. Perhaps just one. Or maybe even 10 might not be satisfactory.
10, huh?
The key point is, we expect this to be a long-term partnership. Given the sensitive nature of this task, naturally we expect the utmost secrecy. I sincerely hope this 100 million conveys the importance of that.
What about the Curie guys? What happens to them, huh?
Fair question.
It's unfortunately likely that they'll end up dead.
Creep.
Excuse me if this is presumptuous, but considering the amount I'm offering, would that also cover the body disposal? Or would that, cost extra?
Drop the fucking act, asshole! Where you getting that kind of money, huh? 100 mil just to kill one goddamn Yakuza?
I actually never said you needed to kill anyone. I only requested that you bring them to us.
But they end up dying anyway, as you
You would
said.
just dispose of the evidence.
I don't see where this is going. You think the Yakuza are your tool?
You don't understand. My only role is delivering the message. My employer, he's the root of all of this. And you have no idea how many billions of yen he has to ensure his objectives are achieved.
What?
If you pull that trigger right now, who knows how decisive the retribution might be. Those billions could instead be shifted toward erasing you.
What was that?
Just think about it. How long will you be able to survive?
I don't know. If he's still friends with a hitman, how much would it take for the hitman to get bribed over?
Once you agreed to meet with me today, you all but guaranteed your participation and your compliance.
No, I guaranteed to meet with
So
you. I didn't
strongly
agree to
suggest
anything.
You put the gun away. Does that make sense?
Shut up, Sixhead. Think about it.
What'd you call him?
Sixhead.
Sixhead.
Forehead.
Oh my god.
You never heard of
You
people
guys are
saying
seriously
that.
that
No. I never heard anyone say six-head or something like
When
that.
you call somebody a fathead, it means 5 fingers.
It's true
fit
that we
on
have
their
access
fucking-
to
like, a
vast
whole
amounts
hand
of
will fit
money,
on their
yes.
fucking forehead.
But we're not the violent organization you think
No.
we are.
So
Oh
homie
yeah?
is a six head.
Who are you?
It looks like it.
Ishimatsu Superior. The name's Ichinose. The only reason I'm choosing to show you my face is because I've decided to trust you. And because I want you to understand how far we're willing to go to bring our plan to fruition.
My name's Shono, Captain. I'm currently researching a brand new drug called 89. A drug that could
You
very
are
well save
currently a
Japan,
little puke.
or maybe even the world if
You're a pussy.
Oh, you know, he may be a pussy, but he is killing people.
Where do I come
So,
in?
kind of,
The
he has to have
reality
one
of the
set of stone.
situation is, we are under intense pressure to complete our work on 89 expediently.
And he's willing to spend millions to do
To
it.
that end, Hamura-san, we'd like to ask for your assistance.
I was gonna say something I was gonna say.
It sounded like you wanted to say something after I said he had at least one stone.
Ichinose. So the Ministry of Health is in on this too.
It
goes all the way up.
Maybe it does. You familiar with the Medical
Yeah.
Institute?
Yeah.
It's home to the ADDC, and it makes a comfy place for all the health ministry execs to go retire. Well, it just so happens that the guy who founded it 20 years ago was none other than Ichinose.
If
He
Ichinose
rode that
found it, then
success
why is he
all the
only
way up to
Vice Minister of Health?
In other words, his His whole legacy's riding on the
Once the whole thing goes
ADDC.
down, it goes down.
89's got to come out on top for him to stay on top.
Sounds like he's a bitch.
And he's willing to murder to make sure that happens?
Yep. Ichinose is not the only one profiting either. There are tons of parties involved, all being promised this much cash or that favor. If people have to die for 89 to succeed, so be it.
Here's a question. Why'd you go after Kyorei guys for the experiments?
Just following Shono's orders.
Shono told you to?
Yep. He said there was a chance of the subject dying when we gave him the 89. Now, if regular old civilians started disappearing, that'd make the news in no time. But nobody'd notice a few missing Yakuza during a turf war. Only natural there'd be some casualties, yeah?
I guess so.
That wasn't the only reason, though. Shono said he didn't want to perform dangerous experiments on innocent civilians.
Oh, he's such a humanitarian.
The Kajihira group was the one trying to shut down the ADDC to begin with.
Yakuza may not be good people, but at least they have a code.
Yeah,
A couple
you
of
fuck with their
dead thugs
society.
didn't weigh on him too much.
No. No.
But don't shoot the messenger. Shono's the one who said it.
You'll keep talking if you know what's good for you. Unless you want to go back to the hard way, I'm all for it.
What else could you possibly want to know?
Actually, I've got one more thing.
Oh yeah?
You made it sound earlier like you weren't that involved in the killings. But that's not the whole truth, is it? In fact, I have something that shows you actively helped carry out the Kyorei killings.
Kume was the one he worked
The
with.
autopsy report for the third victim, Toshiro Kume. It says the cause of death was an ice pick-shaped instrument piercing his brain through the eye socket.
Yep, but that was the mole. I didn't have anything to do with it.
He would have been the one
Right.
walking in down.
Guess not.
The hell are you doing, Yagami?
Now then,
Okay.
Yeah, the one who went I'm pretty sure it'd be that, yeah, next one. Because he's right there.
Yeah, that is true, ain't it?
take a look at this.
I keep forgetting.
Check this out.
Then
Look familiar?
only today I
It's
forgot.
camera footage of you abducting Kume. So tell
Which
me,
even the death of
why'd you
Kume
take the
still
phone?
technically says he was
you even
involved.
got your face on tape. You're not usually that sloppy. Answer me.
That was right after we axed 2 Curie guys, one after another.
See, you just admitted the other two.
Catching on. Wouldn't go around town alone anymore.
Keep going.
When your mark's that on guard, nobody's laying a hand on him. Not even a trained assassin. So the mole needed a hand. Someone he could trust to get the ball rolling. And that someone was me.
So what happened after you left Amur?
My guy took Kume out the back. Loaded him in the trunk of a car. Took him to Shono. Just like all the other 89 tests.
To the ADDC?
No, not the center. I'm not sure where it is exactly. Someplace Shono and Mole set up.
So they carried out their human experiments in some kind of secret lab?
Suppose they did.
Then why'd they need
So
to gouge
cliche.
the eyes out?
No clue. He never told me. Maybe he
Ooh.
wanted to make it look like a Yakuza killing.
Just saying.
Maybe
It's
the
not too
mole's just into some
disrespectful.
sick shit.
Well, not so much as Holocaust as genocide. Except it's selective genocide.
Next up, Shintani. He had nothing to do with the Kyorei
still
clan,
remember my
but you guys still used him as an 89 test subject.
music teacher
Or was there
got
some other
pissed
reason you
because
had
one
him
of the kids
killed?
in her class
Shintani's
asked her to,
death.
like, go into the spa.
That was my fault.
Huh?
When we took care of Kume, I was the one on the hook for it. Let me tell you, ending up in the slammer for a murder you didn't do is scary shit. Made me think, wouldn't hurt to have some insurance.
Insurance?
Talked to Shintani before the trial, and told him this. If the pieces fall into place and I hang for this, look into Shono at the ADDC.
So you told him about the deal you made with Ichinose?
Not exactly. Shono was the only name I mentioned. But if anyone found out I spilled the beans to Shintani, well, I'd be betraying the cause. So
Not the only cause you betray.
Only go digging if shit really hits the fan.
Why did he call Shono if he knew it was that important to you? Why'd he start digging it up?
Beats me. Got a pretty good theory, though.
Ooh, strong man got a
Do
theory.
tell.
I guess he didn't want to let you hog all the glory.
Huh?
He might have won my trial, but you're the one who found the key evidence. Shintani got recognition, sure, but it was only by association. Nobody said it, but they all knew. You did the real work. But even then, you didn't stop trying to show up the poor guy.
I wasn't trying.
Right when the trial came to a close, there you were, hunting the real killer down.
As a detective
How
would.
do you think Shintani felt, sitting around waiting for you to stumble onto the truth?
Okay.
Can't imagine he was sleeping well.
Or you could have at least told me.
You might as well let this mole shit go. Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you know.
Shintani wanted to find the truth before you did. Wanted to earn his time in the sun.
And that's why he called the ADDC? To investigate the killings himself?
That's my theory. Can't back it up, though. Either way, the end result was the same. Ichinose found out Shintani was trying to get in touch with Shono. Signed his own death sentence.
So see, that's his own problem.
This day that I was the guy who put him on the right trail. So, I had no choice but to silence Shintani. I even paid for the job out of my own pocket. And when it came to setting up a fall guy, we picked Ayabe. First,
that's sad.
I got his gun. The mole was the one who used it to kill Shintani. He replaced the one bullet he fired, got rid of any traces that he used it, and put it back in Ayabe's holster. That meant that the bullet found in the body would have the rifling marks from his gun. Which meant it was an unshakable fact that Shintani was shot with Ayabe's weapon.
Then why replace the bullet?
Face it, Ayabe's alibi isn't gonna hold water. The guy doesn't even remember who attacked him? Right. Nobody'll buy that. Never.
Fair enough.
Kind of hard to remember somebody attacking you when you get attacked from behind.
And then forced you to testify in the trial.
There'd be smoke.
What was that? What's wrong?
It smells like something's burning.
What?
My brain.
My boys must have finally decided to show up. You really want to meet the mole? Now's your chance.
Atsugane-san, we gotta go.
You too. Get up.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna go ahead and suggest you let me walk away, boss.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell
If I
you,
get
shut the fuck up.
order, the family will fall back. At least then you'd live. Isn't that what you want?
That's enough. If this Ministry of Health business is true, you're nothing more than a pawn to them.
And if it's true that they figured out that you're the one that set this whole shit into motion, you're better off dead.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You're an idiot, Hamura.
Huh?
Come on.
Dude, you're a liability.
It's the Matsugane. They went and started a fire downstairs.
Fun!
I've been waiting for this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Marase. How many they got? Captain!
Okay, how are a few of those dudes still up in the mission?
How is he still standing?
They're so fucking dead!
You killed his best friend.
Hey,
He's gonna get his
how
tools.
did you pull off turning my family into goddamn terrorists?
That is a fair question. Yeah, remember, Yagami is still untouchable. Oh, look, it's Big Bitch.
Yo, let's crack some heads.
We'll have fun ending you.
We've got to go, Matsugane-san.
Right. Leave Hamura to me.
I will do that. You should be catching on fire. Ha! Oh shit. What? It's a fire stick fight.
You fucks! Talk. Do whatever you can to keep them away from us.
Got it.
The fire stick fight. Oh! Okay. Fuck you. Oh, that happened. One sec.
Is that all you got?
Still
feeling that all you got? Still feeling
Okay.
tough?
Excuse me. Uh-oh. That bitch. That bitch.
Got it.
I think I saw the key to this place. Oh, can't go through there. Hi! Boosh! Okay. My ass should have been flown backwards.
You okay, Doc?
Perfect.
Oh yeah, no, I'm great. I'm just burning my hand on metal. You are some kind of stupid.
I'll handle this. Stay back.
Turn you apart.
Please. Come on. Come on. Well, bitch. Come on! Want a piece of me so bad? Let's go! Ah! Ow! Ow! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck your knees! Whoop! God, you're pretty number 4 fat man. Whoa! Ow.
Not so fast.
Dumbass! Gun! Bullets! Travels faster than you.
You're dead.
Dropped you. God, kicking your ass is so satisfying. Yeah, you just lay there. Dude! Talk hot shit about your toys and everything, and this is how you end up?
Captain, you okay?
Yeah. I wouldn't talk.
Matsugane-san?
He just walks out. Try something. Come on. Come on. I dare ya. Uh-oh. It's Mr. Raincoat Man.
Oh, fuck.
that look on his face like, ah, shit.
Is that the mole?
No. Uh-oh.
Don't!
Oh, Hamura, you must look like a bitch right now. Ooh.
Hold on. What the
2 lungs and a stomach. Oh, this is gonna... Uh-oh. Really? That's all that stops you?
Break this asshole!
Dude, he has a gun!
He has an illegal weapon. And...
Motherfucker!
Oh, yeah, no. You're cool. Just leave your captain.
Why did you? After all I did. So that was the mole, right? I would have done the same if I was him. You knew too much.
Dumbass.
Wish I wasn't right. Too damn soft. You didn't have to protect me.
And that tough guy act drops.
When I heard what you said, I knew you were right. This is all my fault. No, it's not. I wasn't very good at the business side. Because of that,
You had to protect the family by crossing the line. There were signs, of course. I wasn't ignorant. I looked the other way. And just never asked where the money came from. It was easier that way.
For most people, yeah.
I'm not going to blame you for all of that.
It's a miracle he could talk being shot in the lung.
You just did what you had to. I'm sorry.
No, not like this. Don't go.
I wanted to make up for. It was the only way.
You old fool. You didn't need to go that far.
At the first time I played this was a touching scene.
What any father would have.
Masagane-san!
Just hold on.
Ooh. Just because he treated the other two like sons didn't mean he treat you any less.
This is it for me.
And this is why we never see him in the trailer of the Lost Judgment.
Go.
Are you bitch? That is the face of a man who lost everything and has nothing left to lose.
Now you know the truth. Kuroiwa's the one you want.
What?
Why is everything such good animation and the fire looks like ass?
Because we're not there yet in animation. I mean, it's true. We're not. We're not there in animation yet to make fire look that great.
And Patriarch Matsugane?
He didn't make it.
You're the only one that's ever called him that.
Kuroiwa.
Huh? Did you say something?
Look at the fucking bitch that strolled on in.
Kuroiwa.
Back at the center of the crime scene, eh, Yagami?
What the hell are you doing here?
Yagami-kun, what's going on?
Don't
fret,
ask.
Fuji-san. We just need to have a little chat at the station.
Screw you.
No, he needs to get to a hospital.
He looks fine to me. I'll watch after him otherwise.
Are you a doctor now? He needs professional attention.
Enough protesting. He'll be just fine with me.
No, he won't.
You don't even have a reason.
It's okay. I'll go with you. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you just avoid him. Ah!
You had yourself one hell of a night, huh, Yagami?
Fuck you.
Like it's ending anytime soon. Could you at least take these off? Or am I gonna get booked?
Afraid I can't. Wouldn't you know, someone went and lost the key.
Typical bullshit.
Hamura told me everything.
Told you what?
Told me who you really are. You killed Vice Director Hashiki.
Which is why there's no other person in the room.
Those Yakuza. And Shintani saw you too. I'm onto you.
Well, that's a good story. But there's only one detective here.
Well, not you.
Let's start with the cabaret and what you were doing there.
I know that you're the mole.
I'm the one asking the questions around here, so...
You aren't denying it.
Why don't you start by telling me what you were doing when you first noticed the fire?
Hamura getting away is what's gonna bring you down for good. You really missed your big chance.
Can you tell me who started the fire, at least?
Matsugane-san is dead because of you. So the moment I get out, your ass is mine! Let's see you try!
And that's where you sell yourself.
Bitch, you didn't deny it!
I don't think you realize. 89 gives me complete immunity.
No, it don't!
I'm talking about people that go all the way up the chain here. They see everything.
So?
When it comes to protecting 89's interests, there's no limit to what they'll do.
You're the professional killer here.
Hamura is a loose end that I'll take care of eventually.
Yeah, well aware of that.
We'll both share.
Yeah.
This won't end with you alive.
Oh, really? Is that your prediction?
All that matters is proving that you murdered them.
If you think you scare me, sorry. You has-been fraud.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to scare you. I just know I can kick your ass.
There's a call for you.
Just 1 second.
Should I take over?
Nah. I'm through here. The fire at the cabaret. Tojo clan and Kyorei clan Yakuza are both responsible for starting it. Luckily, Yagami-san just happened to be nearby and saw the whole thing. This case is closed. Thank you for your time.
I'll
You
escort you out then, Yagami-san.
unbelievable bastard. And yet I cannot openly strangle you. Not in the mood to pick bitches.
Hi, mister. Are you Yagami?
Yeah? Who's asking?
I have a present for you.
What is it?
I don't know.
Some guy told me to give it to you.
He said he was a friend.
Why would you do this for some stranger, kid?
He gave me money.
What?
Shit! That's not funny.
Wonderful, Yagami-san. Such stunning reflexes.
And this is the last of the Keihin guy.
Well, did you enjoy my present?
He's
It was
higher
given
up.
to me as a gift by an old business partner of mine.
Who the hell are you?
How'd you repackage it?
Pardon my rudeness. This is my card.
There was nothing in your hand.
Koga?
Oh, you don't know me? I see.
Nah, I'd say more Snake.
In that case, perhaps I should start over. My name is Matsuhisa Koga, one of the Keihin Four. I came to see what all the fuss is about, and introduce you to my way of doing things. You know, our reputation has taken quite a hit thanks to your antics.
Sounds like a you
That being
problem.
the case, it falls to me to put a stop to this farce.
You guys are a farce.
Enough talk. Show me what you can do, Yagami-san.
Okay.
Let's finish this!
Whoop. Where would the Rick and Morty joke fall on this?
The whole thing where all the fucking actors
Show me what you've got. Unfortunately, this is not that show.
No, because I'm sorry, half these dudes will be fucked.
Prepare to die.
Oh. Oh no. You are
So disappointed.
motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Now, see. All right.
You guys are the farce.
Enough talk. Show me what you can do, Yagami-san.
I took a whole bar. I ain't having this. Piss off, screw you, and suck dick!
I'm just getting...
Whoop.
Oh, shut up.
You're as strong as they said you'd be. It seems fortune is not on my side today.
You kind of do, honey.
I'm not.
I surrender.
So you kind of do.
You win.
Huh? Already?
In the business world, one must always know when to withdraw.
At least you're
If
smart enough to know
Koga
that.
lost to some thug on the street, our reputation would be in tatters. My business partners would never take me seriously again.
I don't know why they would to begin with.
Now I must retire until the day I get revenge. Farewell, Yagami-san.
Can't these guys just leave me alone? Sugiura. What happened with Kaito-san? Is he okay?
Doctor said he'll be back on his feet in a few days. We took him to some back alley joint. Hush hush, you know?
Didn't realize you had those
Yeah,
kinds of
that
connections.
secret hospital that
Actually,
nobody
he was a friend
knows.
of Kaito-san's. Sounded like they go way back.
Couldn't you have just gone to a hospital?
That's what I thought. Kaito-san was pretty insistent, though. Said he didn't have time to deal with a bullet in the gut.
That's Kaito.
How'd everything go with you? I heard the Kyorei Club burned down.
Yeah, things were tough.
Sounds like you could use some rest then.
Yeah, sounds
Heading
like
out
I
then?
could.
I just figured I'd stop by to tell you about Kaito-san. Now that I know you're safe too, I'm gonna go pass out at home.
What did we say, boy band?
You do that. Good night.
Oh, good, no one's in my office.
Yagami-kun? It's Mafio. Did I wake you up?
You need something?
The moles claimed another victim. Another Kyorei clan Yakuza.
What?
Head to the Matsugane family office if you can.
All right, I'll be right over.
And with that, we're gonna call it good here. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, now I get that. And by the time we get back, I'll have healed up, got some shit, and we'll keep going.